One day, they're gonna realize, whoa, what a young goat he is. What a king. Ah, ah. Yeah, I didn't know this back part right here. That's your tricep, bro. Am I stupid? Because, like, obviously you hold it down. Yeah, that's your tricep right there. But you pull it back like this. This is also your tricep, believe it or not. I was like, looking at myself. Great lighting. Sometimes when I'm on my computer, it has super goated lighting. And I flex like this. Whoa, motherfucker. You're getting far, bro. You're getting far. Weird ass weekend, honestly. Weird ass weekend. But lessons learned. Lessons learned. I called off today. I didn't even call off. I didn't even fucking say nothing. Why? Because I'm a young goat. I don't give a fuck. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. Yeah, I know it's not good to do that. Honestly, it's my first time doing it at this job. Been here for 2 years. And I was like, I don't care anymore, man. I deserve better. And it's so hard to see that. But then, like, yesterday, I saw something. It was like, enjoy your 20s. You know, you're only going to be in your 20s for a couple years. And I was like, man, fuck it. Went to Chicago just to have a good time by myself. And I had a great time. I had a great time. You got to learn to value yourself. Sometimes I see myself in other people, and then sometimes I don't. You know? But regardless, a young goat continues going. A young goat doesn't stop and a young goat continues going. You wake up the next day by yourself, bitch. No one's hitting up your phone. And if they are, it's on some dumb shit. They need something. And I don't even want nobody to hit up my phone. So you know what? It's a blessing and a curse, almost. But anyways, it is not the morning this time. It is 5:30. Even though I look like I probably just woke up. I didn't. Just got done streaming Legends of Zelda. I put in my thing for part-time. I am done. I'm over it. I'm more focused on more important things. AKA me. You know, AKA me. I'm a really, this next month, April, will be a year that I officially started working out, like from 1 year, 1 full year. I started really dedicated myself in the month of April of last year. And I've come very far. But I've never been jack shit ripped, dude. I've been skinny, but not jack shit ripped. And that is the next goal. The next goal is we get jack shit ripped. I saw dude I went to high school the other day, and when I met him he was skinny as fuck, like straight skinny. And he put on some weight, not like fat, but like he put on some weight. And I didn't recognize him because of that. And he recognized me. Cuz now that I'm skinny again, I kind of look like how I kind of used to look in high school. So he's like, "Yo, it's me." I was like, "Who the fuck are you?" But then I remembered, and I forgot where I was going with that. Anyways, this year I'm about to enter my second year cycle of working out. First year already worked very hard. First year was honestly just learning discipline, understanding what discipline was. That was the key to my first year. Now that the year is kind of ending to that, it is now time for me to level up in that level, in that plane of discipline, of strength, of choosing the right option. Because you know, I'm not gonna lie, these last few days I've been slacking a little bit, slacking in how I sleep, sometimes what I eat. Not as often. Honestly, these last few days it has been bad, but not as often. Honestly, like I'm still pretty dedicated to Staying under a calorie deficit, eating not junk food, um, and just showing up for myself, man. Showing up for myself every day, every day. There's no clocking out. You're only clocked in on the shift 24/7. The moment you wake up, from the moment you go to sleep. And this year, I'm gonna get the most jacked I've ever fucking been. And I'm going for. Oh, I think that's where I was going out with the dude I met in high school. I asked him, I was like, don't you want to, like, be. I guess everybody has a preference on how they want their body to look, but if I could have my ideal body, I'd be so ripped. Like, just skinny, ripped to the bone. And he's like, no, I'd rather be bigger, like, physically bigger. And I understand that. It's kind of sad when you see, like, huge people and they're like, oh, I'm tiny still. I'm like, Jesus. Like, I wonder if he actually thinks that or is fishing for compliments. But, like, if you really do think you're tiny when you're huge, okay. I don't know. Can't be real. Can't. That has to be, like, so psychological. Maybe. Who knows? But regardless, DatBoyChiquis is locking in this year. I am zooming past you. I don't know you. I can't hear you. I can't see you. I can't feel you. I can't acknowledge you. I am going levels above myself right now. And I can't complain. I cannot complain. Every time I kind of voluntarily go do something, I realize why I don't do shit, I'm like, great, I wasted my time. All they were doing was bullshitting. Just a bunch of bullshit. And you don't have to waste your time doing that, man. Lock in with yourself, man. You will feel so much better. And not even gym-wise. I'm talking about mental-wise. I'm talking about forget everything. Get away from me, man. I used to look up to people, man. I looked up to my cousin. And all this time in my life, I had a picture, an idea of him. I was like, man, he was like, so goated, such a goated cousin. Now that I met him again when I'm older, not to shit on him, but life changes, man. You see life for what it really is. And some people are legends, not to take away from the people that are legends. If you know you're a legend, you are a legend. Some people are fallen soldiers. Some people are high and soaring and free. And I want to be like that. I was telling myself, I don't know if I talked about this last time. I think I did. So I won't even talk about that. But I don't want to be like anybody. So you got to get away from it all. And it's not easy. Especially when, like, you're looking at social media and you just fucking can't help but to almost be like other people. You're influenced by what you see and what you hear. So it's like, at some point it is going to have an effect on you and how you think, how you see the world. And you got to get away from it and realize, like, what is your truth? It's always going to come down to that. Like, what is your truth? Find your truth. For some people, it's taking good care of their kids, and respect to that, man. Some people, it's working hard. To other people, it's a bunch of different things. Their wife, their parents. I feel like in different times, it's different things, depending on where you are in life. So it's kind of beautiful. Sometimes you probably have to prioritize certain things. But anyways, part-time is coming into play. And that means more time for me to lock in. You guys will see more of me. Mark my words. But even doing this is not easy, bro. Believe me, it's not easy. It's not easy. Nothing is easy. You be like, oh, doing this and this is easy. It's like, no, actually, everything is pretty hard. But you fight for what you want in this life. Oh, my shoulders. Oh yeah. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Okay, you see that was the muscle I was talking about right there. That peak is coming in. Sure. Look at those fucking traps, fool. Is that what they're called, right? I'm going to Arnold Classic next year. I'm never like, oh, I wanna, like, sometimes I wanna go to a concert or something every now and then. And even then, when I'm there, sometimes I don't want to be there. I think I want to be there, and then I don't end up wanting to be there. But that's because sometimes you just don't know, you know. But I do want to go to the Arnold Classic. I want to see these huge people. Hopefully, I can find a Trend plug. I think I could get Trend anywhere, but I don't know. I'm kind of tempted, man. Shit is very much tempting. But I gotta wait till I have a girlfriend, bro, because that shit gets you bricked up. And I'm not about to be walking around like that. Alright. So that's what I told myself. Maybe in the future. So whatever. It's lonely out here. I talk to myself. In my room, by myself. Going crazy. In other words, of one who kneels. I think the first time I heard Frank Sinatra was on a Family Guy episode. I think. But anyways, whoever's watching this, you gotta tune into Twilight Princess live stream. I have them. If you go to my playlist on my YouTube, you'll see them all. And honestly, every episode has been pretty entertaining for the most part. Sometimes you get little segments where, I'm just playing the game, But it is fun. It is fun, and I'm having a good time. If you want to eat and watch something, go check that out, bro. Go check that out. You gotta self-advertise. That's the hardest thing about this. It's almost kind of dumb to me. I hate that you have to self-advertise yourself. You gotta sell yourself. And that's with everything, bro. I have been released of my duties, bro. Of the duties you create in here and in the physical world. And you have to release yourself, because if not, it's going to be eating you up inside all the time. A lot of people think they know you. But really, you're a young goat. And how many young goats are walking around? Type in the chat, I'm a young goat. Whoa, what did I just do? Sorry. I'm a young goat. Type that. I'll be like, fuck yeah, you are. Fuck yeah, you are, king. Fuck yeah, you are. Anyways, I gotta hit him with the brawny. Out the way, bitch. Get out my way. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Get out the way. Only real ones know what this is. You're in my way. ISO. He's small. Mouse in the house. Out the way. Moses parting the Red Sea. Chariots coming down the Red Sea. They're chasing after me. Get out my way. There is something pushing all of us. So with all that being said, you know what I came here to do. I came here to get a kick-ass workout. I came here to fuck shit up, bitch. I didn't come here to fucking... I don't know. Hi, guys. No. I came here to transform my body live for you. I don't post almost half of the time I'm working out. Honestly, if you want the honest truth. Most of the time. And that's because I work out and then I go straight to work. So I can't always balance that out. It's usually when I'm off where I'm recording my workouts. But now that I'm going part-time, it's going to be a lot more of this. I'm going to show more meal prepping. It'll probably be me and my mom. Fuck it. Because my mom helps me meal prep because she's such a goat when it comes to her cooking. Sometimes I shit on my mom's cooking, but you know what? Recently, she's been cooking. Literally, she's been cooking, and I love it. I love my mom. Something always comes back to me talking about my mom. I got some serious mom issues. I got some serious mom issues. Nah, I'm joking. She just helps me out a lot. Shout out to Mommy Chiquis. Find it in you, brother. Brothers and sisters, find it in you. Because nobody is going to find it for you. Alright? No more putting shit off. No more nonchalant. Everyone has something to say. Everyone has something to get off their chest. And a lot of people can't get it off their chest. A lot of times I couldn't get it off my chest. But it is built up into something that is allowing me to. Who's ready for this chest workout? I haven't hit chest in over 2 weeks because I had to take a little break. I had to start hitting shoulders. My shoulders were kind of slacking, and they still are. But you know what? Look, this is my shoulder right here. You know, and now the formation is coming in. Look at that. Look at that. Come on. Look at the striations, fool. Come on. I love this, dude. Look at that. Look how sharp they are these days. Oh. I'm about to... You see, I need bigger arms. Like, my arms don't match my chest, bro. Like, I don't know. My chest is... I have a huge chest. I think I started working out when I was, like, in high school. Early high school. And I think that almost stunted my growth and made my chest extra wide. I don't know, maybe. People say sometimes like working out too early stunts your growth. But I don't know how true that is. Anyways, bitch. Let's get to the fucking workout.